Guys, welcome to the second update of this invest in the Eastern Pacific. It's now an invest, by the way. The last video I did yesterday, it was not an invest. It was 50% chance yesterday when I did an update. It's now gone up to 70% chance in the next 2 days and a 90% chance in the next 5 days. So that's rapidly gone up. The model ones are expecting that this is going to become a tropical storm. They do want some of the GFS earlier on this morning and yesterday also wanted this to become a Cat 3 hurricane, which could happen, but technically might not happen at the same time because it is rare for a major hurricane to form in May, in the month of May in the Eastern Pacific. So anyway, it says here, disturbance number 1, 90% chance of cyclonic formation in the next 7 days. Showers south of the southern coast of Mexico. Showers and thunderstorms are showing signs of organization near a broad area of low pressure located 700 miles south of the coast of southern Mexico. Conditions appear favorable for further development of the system, and tropical depression is expected to form near the middle portions of next week, while the low moves generally west-northwestward at 10 miles an hour. Formation chance in the next 48 hours is high, 70% chance, and formation chance in the next 7 days is high, 90% chance. So technically, guys, speaking, that the National Hurricane Center is expecting this to form. It's going to become a pretty formidable tropical storm. It is meant to be moving out towards the open ocean. Some of the model ones want it moving out towards into the Gulf of California and here in that part, and could give some rainfall to Texas and Arizona, which is good because they've had massive heat waves up there recently, and they need the rain. So we're going to the tropical tidbits right now. The tropical models. We'll show you the tropical model ones for this system. Be right back. Right, guys, I'm on the tropical models now. Obviously, I will show you the Atlantic first, of course. Obviously, because that's the main basin at the moment. Because we do need to, keep an eye on the Atlantic as well for homegrown tropical development that could happen anywhere along this kind of the coast. So anywhere here for homegrown development, from Dominican Republic to Puerto Rico, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, Louisiana, Texas. Those homegrown areas need to watch out for. And there's nothing in the next couple of days. You can see that East Pac system in the Eastern Pacific. They do want, by June 1st, a little area of spin in north of Jamaica, which they do want it moving out towards the north. If you keep an eye on that, it's probably not going to do much, but it goes over the Bahamas and Florida, and it moves out. Could briefly become something, but there's not really much spin on that, and it doesn't really form. And nothing really out in the Atlantic for the next 15 to 20 days, which is good. It's good, but then the Eastern Pacific. You have a look on the East Pac. Show you the East Pac. The Eastern Pacific right now could have 2 potential systems forming before the Atlantic, which is not unusual. The East Pac usually has activity this time of year, so it's not unusual at all to see. But obviously, you have this storm. The GFS has it at 974 millibars. Yeah, that's the highest it gets up to, think. 974. 990. 979, 976, 974 millibars. So that's category 2 Stellus. So that's Cat 2 Hurricane at max. Obviously, it heads towards up here. Watch. It's heading towards this general direction over here. And then obviously it moves near Baja California, and then obviously it goes like this, and then it moves out like that. It just takes a weird looking kind of track, at least, and then just obviously dies out. And then there's a system behind that which could form and become another hurricane. It could become another hurricane. 974 millibars. So yet again, 2 back-to-back Cat 2s in the month of May. That's you can see that happen sometimes, but that's kind of rare to see. If you guys understand, because usually you probably get like a hurricane and a few tropical storms, and then the month of May is the rest are quiet. Then you get June, blah de blah, and obviously then obviously the activity doesn't start picking up until late July, middle of August, September, and obviously that starts dying down in October time-ish. But the satellite imagery right now for Invest 90E at the moment, it looks awful. It does not look good on satellite. I don't know how the hell that this is 70% chance of formation when it looks like this on satellite imagery. I'll tell you now for a fact that this is not going to form. Well, it will form, but I'll tell you now that that's going to have some significant organization if that wants to become a tropical depression. Because that, how it looks right now, that is not going to form for the next, at least 3-4 days. Maybe more. Because this organization is not good for the system. It doesn't even have a defined low center circulation either. There's no spin as well. Usually the NHC would mark areas of interest if they have spins, a little spin. And then if it's closed, they would call it a tropical depression or a tropical storm. But it just doesn't really have a spin. You can't really see a spin. You could potentially see a spin somewhere here when it forms, maybe, potentially speaking, but I don't think that's gonna be a spin. But also, you got some more areas of interest out there. Obviously, you got 91W, which is completely dead right now and not gonna do much. 94B though, I mean, it may look dead right now. Obviously, it didn't look when it had that massive convection burst over here. It looked pretty good here, but obviously now it looks dead. It's the only ripe system right now is 90E. At the moment, that's it really. 90E. I will show you on the satellite imagery, the high-res satellite imagery. I mean, on satellite imagery, it looks a lot better. Not significantly better, but for an Invest, it looks decent, I'll say the least. I've seen better looking Invests than this. Better looking Invests in the Atlantic last year than this. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here. Another update will be out tomorrow. If this gets named or whatever, I'll do a longer update. I'm only going to do short 8 to 9 minute updates until the system gets fully named and has full advisories on it. And then once this system has full advisories on it, I'll go through the advisories, I'll go through the wind speeds, the hour and when it's supposed to weaken the cone and all that jazz. So anyway, guys, hope you stay safe for this hurricane season. I'll be uploading every single day this hurricane season, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to get a hurricane preparedness kit ready for the hurricane season this year, because it only takes one. So, see you all in the next video. Peace.